Yeah, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Fantasy Grounds Unity from the ground up. And really quick, oh, I can't actually do it because I'm not in a different game. I wanted to give credit to someone that noticed something. I think it's right here. So, in my video, the last bonus video of last week, where we were talking about the character creation wizard, uh, Pete Bog noticed that it actually is just rolling 46. It's not actually dropping any, it's just pure 46. So I'm not sure if I took any of that in consideration when we were making our Warlock. However, I didn't keep the Warlock anyway. I mean, if we go into our master one here, I actually deleted it. So it's not a big deal, but it is definitely something to keep mind of. To make sure they actually get it fixed, is that it doesn't it doesn't just do the 46, it actually removes the lowest one. And as you remember, we actually set that up ourselves where we did the die command, and then 46. In this example, we were rolling anything less than a 3, so it would re-roll 1s and 2s, and then the D1 drops the lowest one. So when we do that, you'll see that it does what we want. It's going to re-roll 2s, of course, and 1s. But you'll see it only gave us a total of 3 dice, which were the highest ones. The 2s were dropped, or the 2s were re-rolled to give us, like, the 4 or something. I don't remember. But then that 4 was dropped. So, thank you, Pete Bog, for mentioning it. I don't even think I caught that in the video at all. But also, when you're recording these videos and you're focusing on trying to concentrate on what's next and what you need to do and all that stuff, it's really easy to miss things that are pretty obvious sometimes. So anyway, when we last left our intrepid adventurers here, we were being ambushed. We were coming up to the White Well, and let's actually go over to the player screen. So, and by the way, I hope you guys enjoy having the 2 screens. I the things I try and do to make it better for you guys is, one, I have the 2 screens. I have the GM and the other one. And then, even though my resolution on my computer is actually pretty high, it's like 1920 or something like that, I actually have this down to 720, 1280 by 720, just so that the things are big enough. So what you're seeing here will not necessarily be space-wise what you will have on your screen. Maybe you have a laptop, it might be close. But for the most part, you should be able to even stretch it across dual monitors. You can't click the expand button and do that, but you can actually drag it and kind of just manually finagle it to be around that size. Okay, so we need our combat tracker up, I believe. And we left with Mercy being the person. No one's even hurt, really, are they? And we only have, we have 2 skeletons. Yep. All right. Looks like we're good. So Mercy's up, and Mercy, no one's hurt, so I think she's going to try and use her crossbow. I think she has a crossbow anyway. Let's double check. Why did it not draw the arrow? Mercy. There we go. Still not drawing the arrow. Once again, this is early access and beta, so there's going to be things that don't quite work the same as they do on other versions. Normally, if you mouse over it and you have it targeted, it will actually draw an arrow from there to there, and it will tell you the distance. I might even be able to show you in the GM screen. Yeah, there it is right there. 50 feet. We'll go ahead and select Mercy. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not drawn. See, this guy's targeting them. So anyway, Mercy is going to go ahead and try and shoot said skeleton, which is he's number 1. Let's turn him. Oh, we can't turn him because we're in the player screen. That's the other thing. Having the player and the GM screen up just back to back, one behind the other, it's really easy to forget which one I'm controlling at the moment. Okay, so Mercy is going to go ahead, and I believe she has a ranged weapon. Yes, she does. She has a crossbow. So let's go ahead and double click to roll that. Ooh, natural 20. Beautiful. Oh, but unfortunately she doesn't get any, she doesn't get a roll on the crit table because she only rolled a 1. So it is a natural 20, so she will get to do the damage. It will automatically do an additional 8 damage because of the Theo Geeks. Theo Geeks improved critical, I think it's called. So now when she does damage, you'll see it rolls the 2. Even though it was the 8 and the 4, even if it was like a 5 and a 4, it would choose one of those two that it chose before to max out, and then the other one. So as you can see here, we got 14. That skeleton is completely toast. So let's go ahead and go over to the GM screen and go into the combat tracker. Wait a minute for it to pull up. Where is the... There it is. Oh, that's his time. Okay. So go in there and we can go ahead and get rid of skeleton number 2. Or 1, I mean. Alright, so that will end her turn. Go ahead and close that for now. And she will end her turn. Now it's Athena's turn. Now Athena sees that guy. Well, she might not see it. She can see it because you can see the light there. She's still going to move 1 forward. She's going to go ahead and I think she has a ranged weapon as well. So let's double check. Double click. There we go. She is going to, I think she has a bow. Actually, no. She can throw a dagger. Alright, so let's see if she can throw a dagger. So she has no one selected. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Target selected, skeleton 3. She's going to go ahead and try and throw a dagger and see if she can hit it. 18, 24. Beautiful. Actually, you know, with a bow, I think it automatically did it, but that skeleton would have had resistance, right? Can't go up higher. Hold on. Crossbow light, critical. I think it has, because skeletons, oh, I can't do it. Not here anyway. Skeletons have resistance to piercing. So it should have automatically done it because the game does know that it has resistance to piercing. If you look right, damage, vulnerabilities, damage immunities. Oh, maybe I'm lying. I could have swore it said that, like, arrows don't hit him as good. Understands all languages new in life, but can't speak. Yeah. Technically, I guess it doesn't. And it could actually just be the skeletons for this module, because we did create those. I think we created those together. So Athena, she is going to, she threw it, right? And it said it did hit. So now she can roll some damage. Alright, Athena. Go ahead and do some damage. A whopping 5. Nice. Good job, Athena. So now that ends her turn. It is now Skeleton's turn. And he's probably, I would think that skeleton is not very happy with Athena. So let's go ahead and have him untarget Dutheon and target Athena instead. And he is going to go ahead and short bow. And a 19 is a hit. And 6 damage. I want to raise this up just a little so I can see better. 6 damage, and that hurts because she's only a level 1. Alright, that ends the skeleton's turn. This guy is going to move his 10, 5, 10 right there. Go ahead and finish. Wait, did I move the wrong gray slime? Is that 5? And now we're in 6. I didn't see that it moved. It just got bright there, so I thought that he was the one that was moving. This guy is... he might move like up to here, I think. Let's go ahead and do next. Now it goes to Ruleset. Oops, that was the wrong button. Ruleset. Alright, go and close Athena out. Ruleset. She is going to... let's go check what she can do. She's going to do a fire blast, I think. So Ruleset's going to target this skeleton here. Does it say he's targeted? Actually, I need to move this over here. Just because we need to see the combat tracker. So Ruleset, target skeleton 13. Which one's 13? I don't know where skeleton 13 is. This one is clearly 3. So this is where the DM can actually do it. Once it's working right, once this is out, I'm sure you'll be able to see, like, you'll mouse over her and it'll just show you arrows as to who she's targeting. If we go to the GM screen, we can do that and see that, oh, she did see this one, but she can't see it now. So we could have Ruleset here, go to her target and get rid of 13. So now she's only targeting 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some fire throwing. Firebolt. And a 13, 15 hits. And do some damage. Nice. That skeleton is now out of the picture. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and remove skeleton 3. Alright, so that's her turn. Now it goes to Dutheon. And as you can see, now they don't know how Dutheon should see this guy. Wait a minute. Why is he invisible? 13. He is not invisible. I don't know why he was invisible. I mean, Dutheon clearly can see that skeleton, and he is going to go ahead and finish it off. He's going to take his mighty... does he have a battle axe, I think? Alright, so he's going to take his mighty battle axe with 2 hands, choke up on it there. That means if he has a shield, he would have to drop his shield. He doesn't have a shield. So he's going to choke up on it. He is targeting skeleton 13. Beautiful. And he's going to make a swing. And a 10 plus 16 is a hit. Beautiful. Hits it. Does a whopping... is that a 7? Please. Yes, it is a 7. I was like, is that a 1? Actually, it is a 1. A 1 plus my 4. That's terrible. But still did the job. Alright, so now that skeleton is now toast. So what we have left as far as the GM sees is we have 2 slimes and we also have a skeleton inside. So we'll go ahead and hit next, next. And the gray slime in here is going to move again. 1, 2 to right there. And then go next. So it's Athena's turn. So Athena, she's going to walk up towards us. Now, as she does this, if we go look in the text here, it does say, where is it? So starting right around here, where I was just pointing, we'll just start with the if the well. So this is for the DM's, what the DM is reading and noting. However, this will affect our players. So as you can see, it says, If the well is sealed before or during combat, or before all the foes are defeated, the oozes and skeletons immediately weaken and have disadvantage on all attacks. So that's where you'd click the little dis button down there before they do their attacks, right? And saving throws. However, anytime a player approaches within 10 feet of the well. Now, technically 10 feet of the well puts them right inside. I'm going to say anytime they're within 10 feet of this area right up here, because that's where I imagine. I'm thinking this is like a building around it, because there's a big old door that was broken and it was talking about it. So anytime they are within these squares right here, that's when I want to say that a tentacle sprouts from the impenetrable darkness within and attempts to club and pull at the hero. These are meant to be true threat, but a cosmetic effect of the well. Each tentacle has an AC of 10. So this is going to, once again, it's not actually going to be something you put on the board. It's something you're going to tell your characters what they are. They all have an AC of 10, so you need a 10 to hit them. 5 HP, and they don't get any bonus to hit. However, if they do make contact with the player, it's 1d6 bludgeoning damage. No modifier there. 1 tentacle sprouts for each character within 10 feet of the edifice. See, there now it says the edifice and not the well itself. So maybe they're actually talking about the building, but it would not make sense for anyone that's over here, or above the well to get hit, or even maybe over here to get hit by it, because there's a wall and a roof, and this is the only opening. Then it says, right. So it does say that once they're killed, they don't return once destroyed. Describe them as trying to drag the player into the well, but they do not actually grapple the player. So they're weakly grabbing the player, trying to drag them towards the well, but it's not grappling them to the state where they get their grapple effect. If a player examines the well with magical means or with appropriate knowledge, it radiates a swirling mixture of terrible, potent, necrotic, and conjuration magic. It is wrought with an overworldly material to imprison something power and alien. So, for example, I think Josette, she might be able to do a detect magic or an arcane check. Is that what it was saying? Arcane check? With appropriate knowledge, arcana. So she might want to try that on her turn. And if she does, then that would, if she gets the thing, and we would set the difficulty maybe, 10? It's not going to be hard to do. Or maybe if you want it to be a little more tricky, you could say 15. But it does seem like this is actually talking more detect magic, as it is saying that they're seeing that it radiates swirling mixture of necrotic and conjuration energies or magics. So I would say that would probably be if she does a detect magic. I don't know if she has detect magic as one of her readied things. We'll check. If anyone does have it, then we'll go ahead and use that. All right, so back to our game. It is now Athena's turn. So let's go back over to the player screen. So Athena, she doesn't know what's going to happen. So clearly she's just going to go up there. She's going to go towards the well to see if she can attack it or whatever she needs to do. She has a movement of 35. So she goes 5, 10, 15. And so as you get here, you'd say, okay, stop right there. As you are approaching, a tentacle comes out from the darkness and swings at you. So now the tentacle, and this, because we don't actually have a character for the tentacle, you have to know as the GM a little bit about the character, because you can't just simply drag a die like this onto a character. I don't think, didn't even want to do that. So because we do know that she has an AC of 15, we can just roll a d20 in here. Actually, we probably do it. No, we could do it here. Let's go and move that. So it got a 9. So you could see the tentacle reaches out from the dark. It swings at you, but as you see it coming, you dodge to the side, and it totally misses you. All right, so moving on, that would be her turn. Now, I'm assuming each turn that tentacle is going to try and hit her until it's gone. And it seems like it's saying there's one tentacle basically for each character within 10 feet. So right now there's just one tentacle, which is going to stop you from being able to get in. So Athena, this time, as it says here, it has an AC of 10 and 5 hit points. So all she needs to do then is say, well, I'm going to swing at the tentacle that was swinging at me. And because it's not there, she could... why is it? We want Athena's dice because it looks better. So because she can't really do an attack swing against it, she could just do an attack swing period, and it will automatically add in her modifiers. So if she says, all right, well, I'm swinging my rapier at that tentacle, so you just double click that, we get 17. That definitely beats the 10. It hits, and she gets to do, I almost did the wrong one, does 9 damage. That tentacle falls to the ground in pieces. So that tentacle is now gone. And that will be Athena's turn. So Athena is going next. That goes into our creatures inside. Skeleton number 16. He's still kind of just staying there. He's chilling. Let's go ahead. Dutheon, it's his turn. He too is going to move up towards the well. Going 5, 10, 15, 20. And as he gets there, same thing happens to him. Another tentacle comes out from the dark, swinging at Dutheon. And let's just check what his is. So it got an 11. I can almost guarantee that's a miss because I think Dutheon has close to 20. 16. That's pretty close to 20. So an 11 to hit. So another tentacle comes out from the dark, and it's swinging it towards Dutheon. Dutheon, once again, he gets his chance to do his attacks. So we know it has a... whoops, wrong thing. Click on Dutheon real quick. So Dutheon says, I'm going to swing. He's not going to do versatile. He's just going to swing his battle axe at it. See if he hits. 19 definitely hits. Does damage. 5. It falls to the ground in a lifeless state. And he goes and hits next. It is now one of our mobs' turns. So as the DM, it's this guy over here. 5 and 10. These things are so slow. It does say 10, right? Yes, 10 foot. Insanely slow. Now, I've left these guys invisible for a reason. This guy, I don't think is invisible. Well, he's invisible to them because I don't want them showing up on the combat tracker. And this guy might be up on the ceiling, and it's dark in here, so Dutheon can't really see it anyway. He doesn't have dark vision. Athena, on the other hand, I don't think she can really see it. No, see, she can't see it either. So let's continue on. Oh, whoops, I have to go back. Oh, wow, we're at 24 minutes. We gotta hurry. So now it's Josette's turn. Josette also going to move forward. Josette has a movement of 25, 30. All right, so she goes, whoops, he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and just as she gets in that range, tentacle comes swinging out at her from the dark, and it, go ahead and double click her, make sure we know her AC of being a 12. It got a 14. It makes contact, does 1d6 damage. Now here's one thing you can do. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but if you make a miss roll on accident, you know, in the combat tracker, and oops, I hurt myself, you can actually, we've talked about negating these values and stuff, but in this case, what we can do with Josette is she's going to take 6 damage. So we can actually come in here and just, I think you drag it on there, or maybe we drag it here. I could have swore maybe we drag it here. There we go. So that did 3 damage to her. Now, if, for example, we on accident dragged it twice and did 6, if she's unconscious, which apparently she is, unfortunately, we can always turn this off. So if she, oh, actually, she's not unconscious. That's her thing. What you can do is, as the GM, if it was dragged twice on accident for whatever reason, you can negate this value, and then you can drag it back on top, and it will reverse that. So it acts as either a healing or something like that, which is one thing if they want to do 2d4 plus 4, or 2d4 plus 2. Actually, I guess I have to do this. Plus 2 for a healing potion. You could do that. You could say, okay, this 7, and you could drag that 7 in negated form to do a heal. If you do it in a positive form, it's actually going to damage. So just something to keep in mind. So Josette takes a tiny bit of damage from it, but she's also going to get a chance to exact vengeance on said tentacle. So if we go grab Josette, she's going to go ahead and... should she use a weapon? A dagger? Sure. I think she'll just use a dagger on it. Try and swing and hit it. So remember, it has an AC of 10. She got a 5. She unfortunately misses. So now we have 1 tentacle there, 2 that are dead. And that brings us, I believe, to Athena's turn. So, or Mercy's turn. So Mercy, she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. And once again, you could, as DM, you could say that same tentacle or another tentacle. I'm going to say it's another tentacle because the well is actually detecting that there is another presence, and so it sends out another tentacle. Now, once it's done that, the well's not going to detect any new presence within its range. It doesn't know if it's doing damage necessarily. So in the next thing, that tentacle that hit Josette, we might just do say 1, 2, 3, 4, roll a 4-sided dice, and that's who it's going to attack next. So Mercy's going to be attacked by a tentacle. Let's go back over to the GM side, close out Josette, go ahead and open up Mercy so we can make sure we know hers. She has an armor class 18. Odds of this tentacle hitting her is pretty rare. Does a 15, so nope, it misses. That means it's Mercy's turn to try and hit it. And Mercy goes to swing. Let's go ahead and grab her character sheet. She is going to swing her mace at the tentacle. So it's just a blind one here, as you can see. Does 8, oh, just barely hits. No, wait. AC, yeah, AC was 10. That's right. I'm thinking right. So AC was 10, so she's going to go ahead and do her bludgeoning damage. Does 6. It falls dead. So now there's only 1 tentacle left, and now technically we're going to say it's the tentacle's turn. So the tentacle is going to do exactly what we said. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's going to just swing. It's blind. It doesn't see anyone. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm actually going to do that in the dice tower. Still a 2, but they don't know. So 1, 2, that means it's actually going to swing at Josette again. So it rolls. Josette was, that's a hit, I'm pretty sure. I think Josette was like a 13. That's Athena. Whoops. Oh, that was Athena. Wait. Athena, does a 16 hit Athena? Yes, it does. So this one actually is swinging at Athena and does 1d6. So Athena is going to take 2 whopping damage. So where is Athena? She's up there with her 13. Wow, she's not feeling good. So now you see it's up to 15. It automatically added that, so it did 2 damage to Athena. So Athena, actually now I guess that's the end of the round. So now we can end the turn, and it goes, and it's Mercy's turn, which is a good thing because Athena's not looking too good. So Mercy is going to see that Athena got hit, Josette got hit. She's going to be a little bit concerned about what's going on, and she sees Athena looks a little worse for wear than Josette. Now she still has 1 spell slot left. I think Cure Wounds is the better of the ones. Yeah, 1d8. So she's going to go ahead and do a Cure Wounds. Switch that to combat so it disappears once it's done. So, yeah, she's going to do a Cure Wounds on Athena. Oh, no. Only gave her 4 back. Oh, that's bad. So, although Athena's now at 11. I mean, she was a lot higher before. Not too bad. I think she was at, what, 17, 18? No, she would have been 4. She would have been a 15, I think. Yeah. So now you'll notice also that once we click this, that Cure Wounds, it should no longer be available to us, but because it's actually a life domain spell, if we take off one of these, we'll actually see that there is level 1 spells. But we can cast these without having being prepared or whatever. Technically, I guess we should put them down here because this kind of leads to make you think that, oh, I could still do this. Technically, you can't because now you have no spell slots left, which is why the level 1 spells just went away. So she is now spent as far as those spells go, which could be bad for our party. So let's go ahead and continue on. Oh, wow, we're at 32. So now it's Athena's turn, actually. So Athena's going to swipe at that last one again that just hit her. And, oh, whoops, I'm not using that one, sorry. Go Athena. She is going to go ahead and try and use her rapier on it. 4 and 10, just barely hits. And does 6 damage. It falls dead to the ground. So now all 4 of the vines or the tentacles that were reaching out have now fallen dead to the ground, and that will be Athena. Well, actually, Athena could move in if she wants, so she's going to come up here, and I don't think, yeah, she still can't see that slime, but she's going to come into here, to right here. Now she would actually see the slime and the skeleton. So this is where I would want to go to skeleton, and which slime is you? Slime 6. And there we go. So now she sees those. That was not too good on her part. Hopefully the rest of her party gets to go before all these things, because she won't be hurting. Alright, so go back to our player screen, make sure that we're good. So Athena sees the skeleton, and she's able to shout out that there's more mobs in here. But unfortunately her turn's over and she's already done her action. This skeleton is actually going to come up. Oh, have to be in the right screen. This skeleton's going to come up and is going to attack her with his short sword. And he is going to miss. Lucky Athena. Alright, so that means his turn's over. It is now Josette's turn. Oh, he's not visible yet because she can't see him. She can. She can, actually. He can. She can. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back over to our players. So now it's Josette. I don't remember what she has left. She still has all her spell slots. Chaos Bolt, maybe? Witch Bolt. I think she wants to do a Witch Bolt. What does that do? Creature, against creature on a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage, and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. The spell ends. I don't think she wants to do that just yet. I think she's going to good old firebolt. Let's go ahead and select him, and she's going to firebolt this guy. 17, beautiful, it's a hit. Go ahead and do some damage. 5. Is this just raw 5? How weird. So that skeleton is not feeling very good. She's not going to move forward because that seems like it would be a really bad idea for her. And she's going to end her turn. And now apparently it's someone else's turn. It's probably slime on the side. Sure enough, 5 and 10. So he should now be visible. Let's go ahead and mark him visible. Coming around the corner is yet another little gray slime-like creature. And Dutheon happens to see it. Oops, I gotta go change turn. Bing! There we go. Wow, we're at 36 minutes. I don't know if we're going to finish this battle or not, because I do not want to go over 40 minutes. Technically, I don't want to go over 30, but we're in the heat of the battle. This is good stuff. So I figure might as well try. This is the DM screen, so let's go to this one. All right, so Dutheon sees the slime coming around the corner. He raises his battle axe up, runs over to it, and gives it a swipe. Now, let's just see if this works. So it is targeted. Gray slime creature number 5. He is going to do it two-handed. A 10. It's a hit. And he does 8 damage to it. It's not looking terrible, but it's definitely not looking good. Now, just so you know, with some types of slimes, it does say that if they take slashing damage, which this is, if you go look, it's slashing damage. If they take slashing damage, they actually split. I don't remember this saying that they split, so let's just double check. Make sure amorphous, ooze, corrosive metal, non-magical weapons. They could get ruined if they get inside. False appearance, pseudopod. So this one specifically does not say it splits. So clearly it might have a sentience about it or something. I'm not sure. But in some of them it actually says they split, in which case you probably want to grab another one and put it on the thing, but kind of split the remaining health between the two, or give them both, you know, the same damage as much as they have already. So Dutheon does his part. Let's see whose turn it is. Dutheon ends his turn, goes to gray slime creature number 6, which I think is the very one that is in front of Dutheon. Right? Are you slave? Or wait, no, it's this guy in here. So he goes 5 and 10 and comes up. He's close enough to Athena. Can't really engulf her, you know. But he's going to swing at her. So let's go ahead, control click. And it is going to do an attack. With a hit, it is going to do some nasty damage here. 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning and 2d6 acid. This is going to hurt Athena. You're going down, I think. And Athena is very close to going down. I don't think she's down, though. Oh, she is 1 away. Oh, Athena's not feeling very good at all. Okay. Wow. All right. Wow. I wasn't expecting that necessarily. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that while I'm in the screen. Let's go ahead. Next player. It's back to Duthian. He is going to swing at this guy again. With his battle axe. 17, definitely a hit. Come on, do good. Oh, that was so close. Why does it say it's dying? Wait. Slime creature 12. Wait. That's not him. Who am I targeting? Gray slime creature. Damage to gray slime. Oh, heavy. Where did I see dying? I don't think I did. I'm imagining I saw dying. Alright, well that's not good. Athena's our rogue, right? I think she is. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and end his turn. It's Mercy's turn. She is going to... I think she's going to crossbow this guy, maybe. So make sure he is targeted. Targeted. Perfect. And let's go ahead and fire off a bolt. 11, 15. So this is where I would think piercing. It's not piercing, I think, will do half damage. No, it still killed him. 7 damage. Yeah, these skeletons didn't actually say they had resistance to it. So that ends it for that skeleton. And Mercy is going to hold her ground. It's Athena's turn, but I need to go remove that skeleton real quick. There we go. And go back. So Athena, nice thing about her is she is a rogue, right? I believe. Yes, she is a rogue. Level 2 rogue at that. So she has this ability called Cunning Action. And I don't remember if we went over it, but if you look here, it says you can use a bonus action to disengage, hide, or dash. She can dash anyway. I don't know why that says that. So what she's going to do is disengage, so she won't invoke a attack of opportunity. She's going to disengage. She's going to back up. Actually, 3. Actually, no. You know what? She's going to back up to here. And you'll see why in a minute. So she's going to back up to here. And I think she should have a healing potion. Let's just double check. She does have a healing potion. So she's going to go ahead and heal herself. And did that do it? No. So we'll go ahead and negate this. And go ahead and put it on there. And there we go. So she's feeling a little bit better. Not tons, but just a little. Wait a minute. I just killed her, didn't I? Because it says 28. She was at 23. I negated it. Unconscious. Heal. Alright, let's do this. Let's put her back to 23. 20. Oh. Let's go ahead. Back here. Put her to 23. I can't negate that thing. I think it has to be done by the DM. Oh, wait. Oh, it was Duthion that healed. He wasn't even hurt, was he? Did I have the wrong sheet? So this kind of stuff can happen. No, I didn't have the wrong sheet. Alright, let's go ahead and heal her then. By doing that. And now she's down to 18. That's better. She healed better last time, I think. Or was it 5? No, it was still 5. So I'm not sure why Dutheon healed 5. So that uses up her healing potion. Oh, we're at 45. This is terrible. Alright, this is going to be a long episode. I apologize right now. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we can finish these things off real quick. So Athena takes her mini healing potion. Didn't do much. And that will be her turn now. So now Gray Slime creature number 6 is that this guy? No, that's 5. So that's the dude inside. He is going to go 5 and 10. He didn't actually see her, so he's actually going to swing at Ruleset. So we need to click off of Athena, click on her, and go ahead and do an attack, which is going to miss. Beautiful. Okay, so that brings us to Ruleset's turn. Ruleset here is, I think she's going to do her, I want to check something real quick to see if this is going to do what I think. Yes, okay. So Ruleset is going to go ahead and cast her. Actually, she might not be able to because she's so close. What is the range on her Witch Bolt? 30. So she will actually she'll actually get hurt because it'll get a free hit if she tries casting a ranged spell up close. So I think what she's going to do instead is try and hit it with a dagger. Sure, Ruleset, you can do that, maybe. So Ruleset is going to go ahead and slash at it successfully. Very nice. Dagger 1d4. And did 3 damage to it. So it's hurting a little bit. You know, it probably would have been smarter for her to move up 1 to give herself advantage. But we can't do that now. Alright, so that ends her turn. It is now Slime Creature 5, who is over here. He is going to once again swing at Dutheon. Is he got Dutheon selected? Nope. Oh, wait. I thought I said 5. There we go. I think that worked. There we go. Alright, so he's going to swing at Dutheon and... oh, no! With a 4. Gain XP equal to 1/5 the amount between your current XP and your next level. Well, at least this guy can't take advantage of that. But this Dutheon, my friend, is not going to feel good. Oh my gosh, look at that. Dutheon falls to the ground from this one hit. Just decimated. That is not good. Oh man, that was a nasty hit. Alright, so that brings us to, and I forgot to do it again, Athena's turn. Now, Athena being a rogue, she also gets sneak attack if she is within 5 feet of another ally that is with the enemy. So that means she technically gets advantage on the hit. So if we click advantage, go and move that here. I'm totally thinking of a lot of other things that I should have done that I didn't. I should have had Ruleset attack this slime over here. which would have made more sense because she could have used her ranged spell without invoking that. So Athena is going to use her rapier on the slime. Is the slime selected? No. So now it's targeted. Let's go ahead and hopefully hit it. We have advantage selected. An 18, beautiful. And we get to add sneak attack to ourselves, like so. And we get to do damage. Not a lot. 10 damage. It's hurting. It's not dead, which is not good. Okay, so that brings us to Dutheon, who gets to make a death save. Now, I don't remember if I have it set to automatically roll death saves, so we would come here, look here, and it looks like I don't. So Dutheon, he rolls an 11, which is actually a success, and that will be his turn. Gray Slime number 5 is going to start moving. Oh, not with this screen, he's not. And go 1, 2, that's his 10. As he's moving closer to our party. And that this time I'm going to remember to hit next. Mercy is up now. And what should she do? We need to go to the other screen. Mercy is going to, she's going to have to use her club. She doesn't have any more spell slots. Or her mace, I mean. So she's going to go ahead and select that slime. There we go. Do an attack. Hopefully hit. Yes, that's a hit. And do some damage. Not a lot. Not so good. Josette's up, and she can right her wrong. She should be able to do a ranged spell against this guy. So if we come here and click on Josette, make sure she doesn't have this guy selected anymore, and only this guy. Go ahead and move this. And we want to use her Witch Bolt. I think. Which one of these is better? 2d8, 1d6. I think she wants to do her Witch Bolt. So she, oh boy, she barely hit with that. So she goes ahead, hits it. She gets to do 1d12 lightning. No way, are you serious? Does 1 damage. And then this effect goes on herself, gives her the Witch Bolt effect, which I think is simply saying she gets to invoke another 1d12 on her next turn. That was less than ideal. That's her turn. Gray Slime number 6 is going. It is probably going to attack Mercy, who just hit it, right? So who's he got targeted? He's got Josette right now. He's going to switch to Mercy. And he is going to go ahead and attack with the pseudopod arm and hit. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh, Mercy. And hurts Mercy quite a bit. Whew. 53. Hopefully we can get this before 60. And that's the end of his turn. Josette's up again. She is going to, now is that a free action for her to, a bonus action? Let's just double check that. On a hit, target takes, and on each of your turns for the duration, where'd that go? For the duration to, wait, you can use your action to deal 1d12. So I don't have to roll, I just get to do 1d12 damage to it, which that's pretty good, I guess. And I think that's what this reminds you, is that you have Witch Bolt active on it. So come on, do better this time. 8. Yes, it is gone. Whew, that is good. Let's go ahead and remove El Slimo. All right, this is kind of intense here. Mercy, she's going to get her swing on it again. So let's go ahead. Close out Josette. Open up Mercy. She should still have it targeted. And she's going to swing her mace. Oh no. Oh, it's still a hit. Beautiful. Nice! The other slime falls unconscious. So I think this is definitely a good place to call it because, wow, an hour. I really try and not do something like that. But we have defeated all the enemies that are known. So we'll call the session good here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord and my other channels. And don't forget about my Great Big Game giveaway. I am 24 subs away from 1,000. 24. And when that happens, when I hit that 1,000, I'm giving away 57 Steam games and 1 copy of Fantasy Grounds Standard, Classic Edition. Man, she's a Fantasy Grounds Classic Standard Edition, I guess. There you go. Make sure you join my Discord because that will be how you are going to be eligible to win. Information should be in the video description as far as my Discord goes. And that's it, guys. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.